Guys, Tuber tried to jump the fence and he fell on his head.
Ooh.
What a beta male.
You wouldn't make it in Mexico. That's for sure.
Oh, I do, John. I know. Who do you think told her to hate her audience a little bit? And it's and it's funny because at the time she's like, "Oh, whatever." And then by the third guy in her DMs asking for fucking feet pics, and the third soccer mom saying fatness is beautiful, she's finally like, "Okay, I get it."
Well, there's this thing called zombie hit list.
Yeah. Oh yes, where you have to get them like football players and whatever.
It's like Duke Nukem's one of them.
But dude, the funniest thing, I was talking to Ali over DMs, and
Yeah.
I don't know, it was about some crazy chick that we all know.
Mm-hmm.
And I was telling like I'm cursed. Like literally, I have crazy chicks sending me nudes, death threats, stalking me, Twitter, at work, shit like that. Then I showed her my Instagram. She's like, "Oh, okay, now I see. Now I respect your opinions more."
See, it's just
like,
funny. She came in, she had no idea about any of this stuff. She's like, I just figured out this thing called hypergamy, guys. And now everybody's like, here's some wars. It's basically the Korean war vet story I told an hour ago, but with dicks. Oh, you guys aren't joking. You're like, no, we're not.
Yeah.
If anything, we're downplaying how tragic some of this stuff is.
Sad. It is super sad. The funniest thing, she called me look like a Puerto Rican. I'm like, okay, that's new. Ryan calls me Persian, and you call me Puerto Rican. Okay.
Well, to be fair, you don't look Persian. I just knew it would piss you off. I know, you don't have enough hair to be Persian. You have to look kind of like a wolf man.
Yeah, I need to have a lot of hair, man. Like, literally, they have fucking Persian rugs all over their bodies.
Like, your beard doesn't go all the way to the bottom of your eye.
God. So they're part werewolves?
Part? They're part man, most wolf.
Part man.
No, that's a joke for any Persians in the audience. I love you guys. You got some of the best, craziest women out there.
Aussie, try out your disclaimer again, mate.
What?
The risk management disclaimer. It's fine. We don't like Iran. I think we're allowed to make fun of rednecks and Iranians right now.
I miss the days when we could just openly dislike that. Like the whole WWE,
Hey, your twin.
whole WWE wrestling thing where it's like,
yeah, Iron Sheik.
Yeah, there's a guy with the thing on his head, towel on his head. Like, oh, I hate that guy.
Oh, dude, that was the joke. Like, towelhead was literally the slur back in the day. I remember that.
Yeah, raghead or something like that.
Yeah.
Rifle.
Where the big joke was like, you get it where you think it's a turban. It must be one of them Muslims. And you're like, that's a Sikh. And you're like, I don't care.
The same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
What's the difference?
Dude, in my small town, some of the racist stuff, like my stepdad taught me racist words that aren't even racist anymore because people have never heard of them. And you have to explain it.
Oh.
A lot of stuff towards natives. A lot.
Wow.
You have no idea. Like, I think, actually, this one's, you know what, this is tame. Like, this is how bad it was in, like, the 90s. He used to call them chugs.
Chugs?
What?
As in, like, chugging alcohol because of the...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they have the same stereotype they do in America.
That's a specific.
But we don't have, like, the slavery black person thing, so for us, they kind of do double duty with both. When you want to be racist in the 90s. Not that I did. I didn't like it. I was just very confused, but now I'm saying it from a historical perspective. How'd I do, Marty? Was that risk enough?
I think we need
I'm probably going to say something. Well, I'm thinking whether I need to tell a story or not. Because
if in doubt, tell the story. We got time to fill. Also, quickly, Francois, no, we're not allowed to... No slurs on this channel and no names of, like, violent grape. If I decide to accidentally throw out a slur because I'm, like, showing you what it used to be, that's on me. It's my channel. But you guys, absolutely not. Euphemisms only.
You can't be trusted with it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, when I was
from Elon, don't just verify everybody.
When I was a senior in high school, a bunch of us guys, we just we took home ec so we could goof off and just kind of, it was a nothing class, so we were like cooking hot dogs in there and sewing like pajama pants or something. So anyways, I don't.
I'm just getting hesitant this half of the story.
I don't know why, but I kind of made a hood, a white hood.
Oh.
Oh my god. Okay, Mario.
Oh no, where's this going?
And it wasn't a good one. It was kind of like, just say you took like a white handkerchief and put two eyeball holes in it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I kind of like put it on my face and like tied it in the back. And so that was like 6th period. And then, so we had to walk like all the way across campus down to like 7th period, like at the field house. And so I was walking by and there was, we were a mixed racial school. And so, anyways, I was known as a crazy guy back then too. And so anyways, I saw some of my black friends and they were like, Marty, you so crazy. They didn't take it serious. They knew I wasn't like, it was a joke.
Yeah.
So anyways, one of my friends took it after school and he wound up getting beat up.
Oh boy, there's a lot of them right there.
You can't take the hood without the end pass. Guys, gotta mix and match your clothes. That's funny though.
I'm gonna pop it.
Yeah.
It was a simpler time. That wasn't so bad though.
I remember after 9/11 when I was, online playing video games, stuff like that, and I was a little kid back then, so I was a little bit of an idiot. And people, when they were asking me where you're from, like, hey, I'm from the Middle East. I'm like, oh, you send N-word. I'm like, what? That's in your word?
Yeah, I forgot about that one for you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, they
It
used
felt
to call
so
me
forced though.
Yeah.
Like they just had to make something to make it like, what's the worst thing you can come up with for a Muslim guy? And like, I got it.
Just put the word sand in for the N-word.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then I had some chick, blaming me for her dad's death. I'm like, that is the saddest thing. I'm like, I'm trying to play a video game here, lady. I didn't fly up in the airplane. I wanted to, but I decided not to.
I was the idiot. I stuck around learning how to land. I'm just saying. Damn it. Why does that pistol suck so much? All right, whatever. Crowbar. I'm drunk with a crowbar. Who's ready for it? Oh, you didn't see that? Did you, Columbine?
Oh, shit.
Run.
Right,
I'm reloading.
This is the longest cavalry charge in history.
Don't worry, we'll get there eventually.
Yeah, where are you
We made
guys?
it like a block and a half.
Is this the Bay of Pigs all over again? Like, we're coming, don't worry.
Don't worry, they're gonna come.
Just stay on the shore there. You'll be all right.
Dude, Canada sucks. Remind me I never asked them for help in the military aspect. So
Wait, what about Canada sucks for what?
yeah, we're not gonna ever ask you for any aid in a military setting, dude. Like, it's been 15 minutes since you guys said you're gonna be here to help us. It's just me and two
In
Americans.
fairness, this is pretty much by the book military Canadian training.
Yeah.
It's like
Canada-
Actually, don't we send you guys
Canada-
more arms than any other country
No,
other than
dude,
the States, I think?
that's the States.
Yeah, but Trudeau got in a big amount of trouble a little while back talking about human rights, and I guess he's like, you guys are our biggest arms partner.
Yeah, because
Or, we at least send you guys more guns than we send anybody else.
because Trudeau tried to piss off the Saudi government with taking some of these so-called refugees. We had a couple of incidents of chicks trying to leave the country, and they left. Nobody stopped them. Basically, they just want to leave their houses.
Mm-hmm.
And when they arrived in Canada, they gave them flowers, and the minister, I think one of the foreign minister, I don't know what you guys call them, but anyways, she was there. She was taking pictures with her and everything. They were talking about the human rights in Saudi Arabia, and now the chick, she's been in Canada, I think, for the last 3-4 years.
Okay.
She has an OnlyFans account. She got pregnant. I'm not even shitting you guys. She has an OnlyFans account and she sells nudes, and she got pregnant twice, and she just, I don't know where the kid's
awesome.
Damn, she really embraced the Western culture.
That's awesome.
Now she's doing, incest porn, but in the Arabic version. You know, she tried to cater to the Arabic people, and everyone is fucking disgusted about it. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
That's hilarious. When you hate your dad so much, you emigrate to a new country just to do porn that pisses him off. Oh yeah, dude. Actually, you know what? It's get worse than that. Like they really are being used as like props for things. Because I guess what happens is there's a couple hotels in Toronto that the government basically pays like an insane amount of money to house refugees, you know, from the culture war, I guess. And they give them like a free year of room and board. And then when the people move here, they don't know anything about Canada. They think that's what everybody does. The government just gives you money. Like they came from a kingdom. Why wouldn't they believe that? And then they find out after like the year or two is up, the checks stop coming. And so there's like this habit. Dude, there's people panhandling on the street wearing like outlet mall designer clothes. It's the weirdest thing. And nobody can say anything because it's all like, you know, people of color. So you're like, I don't want to be racist, so here's 5, you know? It's the strangest thing.
I've seen so many Saudi chicks who turn to prostitution just to make enough money to eat. And like after 3-4 years of living abroad, you know, because they wanted to leave the kingdom because it was misogynistic and they were, you know, all of this shit. Now they're crying and they want to go back and they're asking their families for forgiveness and, you know, the government is like, fine, you can come back. We never said you can't come back, but like, don't go posting shit on social media saying that we're imprisoning you and doing bad shit. That's your family. Like we cannot control families for the shit that they do. We have the channels where you can go and complain officially and even file a lawsuit against your family if they're abusing you. And we're going to take action. But
is that new Tate Foundation?
Yeah.
Sorry, I know you were just speaking very well of your country, but I had to get that one in. I'm not going to get many opportunities to get that jab.
That's you know how Tate is not like he's a real G. He just steals shit from stuff that's already been there.
And Jimmy, it's not true we treat refugees like Jesus in Canada because we didn't let 500,000 Jesus come into Canada ever.
Well, you didn't crucify him too.
Yeah.
Make them walk on water.
Might as well, dude. I understand Alex Jones now, and 2005 me would have called me an idiot. But like back then, you had to do research, investigative journalism. Now I just go to the fucking website and they show me what they're doing. Like I've been showing this off lately when people are talking about conspiracies, and I'm like, look, here's Century Initiative. The conspiracy about bringing all the immigrants in to flood the country. It's not a conspiracy. There's the board of directors. There's the plan. This guy's the Chinese ambassador to Canada, or Canada's Chinese ambassador. It's like they aren't even trying to hide it anymore. Now it's just, whatever.
Just connecting the dots, as Rilla would say.
Yeah, except for it's just one big sack of dots.
Big hairy sack of dots.
Dude, Ryan, we have the same thing. Like they announced something a while back where they said they want to increase the population, by 50%. So they're gonna have a lot of expats move here and live.
Yeah,
and I'm like, this is gonna be interesting.
Like, and I get the sentiment. Apparently, the entire world right now is having a fight over anybody of talent because that the boomers are getting old. That we need people here to keep the economy's chugging and GDP moving forward.
I'm surprised China's trying to export anybody because it seems I heard that they really need young people.
The rumor is in the next 50 years, their population is going to halve.
Yeah, like crash. There's so many.
They've lost so much talent already. And they apparently, you guys finally cracked down on IP theft, so they can't even. Their plan was just to steal all the American tech and build a great China with it. Then you guys finally stopped giving it to them. Which is why they're trying to rebuild their navy now and project force to the Philippines and whatever.
It all changed when Marcy took that risk management course.
Ooh, this
Hey, Greenlight, I can't get in. It's saying the workshop version's different. Is there any way for me to get in, or am I just
try
stuck
restarting
out?
it? Were you in it earlier?
I was before y'all started. Before y'all started streaming, I was in.
Yeah, I didn't add anything, so.
No, that's weird.
Sack of dots in broad daylight. Does Marty actually work in sales? That's a good question, Marty. What's the answer to that? Are you actually in sales?
I sell. Yeah.
That's a valid answer.
Isn't the gun store
I do sell.
Yeah, isn't that what a prostitute says? Yeah, I'm more of a service industry person. Yeah.
Where's it over here?
Yeah, boys, I found
I think this first
upstairs, right?
cavalry charge was successful.
It's here.
I'd say so.
Ground floor. I don't
Just
know.
like World War II, the Brits and Canadians came in and saved America.
The floor where the cars just drive. Earth floor. I don't know what the fuck you guys call
More
it.
MREs.
That's the second floor.
First floor?
Guys,
Yeah, this is the
Did you
first
call it
floor.
Earth floor?
No,
Second floor. It's the second floor.
No, dude, it's the floor where they build everything. Like, you know, I don't know, dude.
Is it the floor on the ground or is it the one above that?
It's the
Ground
one
floor.
above the ground.
All right, let's
That's,
call
first,
it ground.
that's the first floor, yeah.
That's first
That's
floor.
the second floor.
That's
Tell you
second
what, for the
floor.
sake of clarity, I'm just going to call it the ground floor because it's on the ground.
Thank you. That
Ground
makes
floor
more
is
sense.
the ground floor is the first floor, and then the second
Yeah,
floor is the second
ground
floor.
is first, right?
And then P is always the floor you think's on the ground, but is actually below. And then you always have to go back up the stairs because you fucked it up. Or
Yeah,
maybe that's just
B,
me.
B is basement.
No. The G is under the
No,
ground.
that's the garage, right?
That's garage.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
the ground.
We like doing
What-
stuff our own way, all right? It's,
One is the
it's an
first
American
one.
thing.
Yeah. Come on,
You
it's
need to
obvious,
get
right?
that Seinfeld bass line for like stuff like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Earth
Well,
floor.
that's the deal with
Oh,
the
it's
ground
stars and
floor.
stripes.
It's
Okay,
the
there it
above
is.
the
There
earth
it is.
floor and
Hang
the
on. Did
below
we get
the
in
earth
there?
floor.
What's the deal with the ground floor?
That's way better than all of your stupid accents.
Exactly. That's he's got the Seinfeld one down.
Dude, they swarmed us fast. Where's that
I
Brit with the
think-
machete? I need his help.
No,
lads, I think your free trial to the cavalry charge is over. It's time to pay your monthly fee, or we're taking off.
Yeah, it's our protection racket is starting
I
up.
opened the door. No, you don't need. Yeah, you don't need to remove the thing over here. Just okay.
It's more fun.
Do you know what makes me sad, guys?
What?
That the Twitter and Facebook coders are all getting laid off, and I was
MP5.
expecting a much more savage group of memes than I saw.
Yeah.
I wanted the coal miners to come back with a vengeance, and just nothing.
Nah, they learn to
They're too
code.
busy working.
Yeah, yeah. Learn to shovel
Learn
shit
to-
or something, right? You know.
Learn to mine.
Yeah, they're too busy discussing Trump and Santa's right now.
Yeah.
It is sad.
Well, as long as Cernovich knows what side to pick, I'm with him.
Yeah.
Cernovich, man.
I know.
It kills me every time he posts something. Somebody puts like right up under him, like, "Remember this asshole?" and it shows a picture of him saying, "Wear a mask."
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Dude, he's got so many of those. Like I can tell he spent an actual amount. Like I can't find the workout photo of him working out in a pirate shirt anymore. So he's like working on his SEO. And if you ever find it, it's hilarious. He's doing deadlifts literally in the Seinfeld pirate shirt. It's fucking awesome. Or his tweet about that trannies in the Philippines are the only good ones and all that. And everybody's like, yikes, that didn't age well.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, he's got one where he talks about ladyboys in Thailand and the Philippines are the good ones and all the other ones are like subpar or something like that.
I'm a connoisseur of these things, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, like, Dante has been going through a lot of trannies lately through Tinder, and he's been sharing a lot of screenshots with us.
I like it. Thank goodness you added the through Tinder thing
Yeah.
to the end of it.
Is that like murdering somebody on Minecraft joke?
I don't know. Like that's something you don't want to post in public. I really don't know what's up with these guys. Like I've been matched on Tinder with a couple of trannies before, and I've been catfished by one. But thank God I never met him. Like
Or
I kind
her.
of figured.
Her Twitter, we
That's ma'am,
we said
sir.
her.
That's right.
Oh,
With them, sir.
Like when he sent me a picture of his junk, I'm like, is this a joke or is this the real thing? Like I'm confused.
Was that you from that article? The one where the dude sent this trans chick a dick pic, and so she sent one right back.
Oh,
That was probably the favorite LGBT thing I've ever seen on the internet.
Learn about
Big
fair
and then they
play.
didn't ask. They didn't tell you which one was bigger. That's all I wanted to know.
I'm more interested to know who's bigger.
Yeah.
It's a mutually assured destruction right there.
Oh, dude, is the funniest thing. I don't know why. I'm at the point now where I've given up so much in the world making sense that I just look for like the most absurd thing and make
Exactly.
it the funniest thing of the day. Like the Canadian tit teacher, he's only going to last like two weeks max. I got to find something new.
It must be a lot of fun killing zombies.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how long this Twitter blue thing's gonna last too.
I hope it lasts till I get my blue check.
Yeah.
Fuck them, dude. Like, I can't even subscribe to Twitter Blue because it's not available in my country. Fuck Elon Musk.
Is that gonna
I tried
eventually roll out to other countries, or is
It's gotta. There's no way he doesn't. He needs it to make money.
like he's banking on that 50% subscription? Or subscriptions being 50% of their revenue?
Dude, I would love to watch him turn a profit and turn that thing around. Like all the go broke, go woke guys, like Razor Fist will have a video out that day. It'll be awesome.
It is.
Okay, I guess I found a way to get more, followers on Twitter. I got like 10 followers so far since I made fun of fat chicks.
Dude, it's like the horn of plenty for Twitter lately. I don't understand it.
That is odd.
It was ever since Billy Pratt, the Kill the Party, had that conservative dating site, and he said girls would rather hike their pants up to their boobs than lose some weight. And then that started the whole trend. It's gone from there.
Clary should have got in on that, man.
Yeah, you'd think he would.
He's the one who always says they love food more than you.
I love his black pills because they're so folksy. None of this. Well, the fruit fly, blah blah blah, with the DNA.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, they just like hot dogs more than your dumbass.
Oh,
Mark Twain couldn't have written it better.
dang! The playground area in this Spiffos is crowded.
Yeah. And in fairness, Boxy, you're saying I'm the tootie tat of the manosphere flying under the radar with actionable advice. Like, it's nice, and I like the jokes that I'm like critically underappreciated or whatever. But it also kind of sucks that like it's a serious cut to revenue as well.
Yeah.
Like, I'm fine with it, but yeah.
At the same time, there's prices to fame too.
Exactly.
Big prices.
Like, I don't want to have a video somewhere out there of me shoving something up my ass.
Oh God.
In order to get famous. I know for a fact that everybody who's like past a certain point of popularity has to have some like thing like that.
Shoved up in their ass.
Well, think about it. Jack Murphy, Cernovich, same guy, same MO, same stupid fetishes, but Cernovich played it smart while Jack didn't. Only difference. Well, that and Cernovich married the chick that got that Facebook payout when they were early. People forget about that one too. Remember that, where his ex-wife was one of the Facebook founders, and so his alimony paycheck allows him to pretend to be a pundit?
Wow. So he's set for life?
Yeah.
Damn.
He's like everybody. The Vaush guy, Tim Pool, they're all rich kids. Rich kids pretending like they're one of us. That's why they always wear beanies and graphic t-shirts and shit.
I'm a man of the people, guys.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he's not complaining about Twitter Blue right now. It's like, darn it, the
A
plebs.
bunch of Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh, yeah, have you seen the new one on that too, where a lot of them think they're really clever by going to the fake tweet generator?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta reload.
Yeah, everybody's like, look at this one.
mag.
George W. Bush said he loves killing people. And I'm like, dude, it's got the stupid watermark on there.
If I can't find a fake tweet, I'll just make one up.
Yeah, from the same people that are bitching about how journalists are losing all credibility because they're giving icons to everybody now. I'm like,
I'm
gonna have to, yeah.
I'll just post misinformation.
Well, that's what I did. I'm like, look how easy it is to make a fake tweet. And this one chick used to complain how this guy kept messaging her on everything, asking for feet pics. So I just made some fake tweet saying that she gave the feet pic guy some feet pics, and now they're getting married. And I'm probably going to get banned pretty soon for that one. But, I did specifically say it was satire on the thing, and I don't condone the behavior.
Keep panicking. Agitated.
Rollo and I figured that one out. If you put some stuff on there that's a terms of service violation, always ask, okay, who did this? This is totally not appropriate.
Yeah.
And then you put it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, man, this is terrible. And then,
Yeah. This is what's wrong with the world, guys. Don't laugh.
You need a pre-recorded Marty disclaimer.
Dude, if his voice wasn't so muffled on this thing, I would have stolen that already and used it. Picture the Everglade guy. That fucking disclaimer.
He's the only responsible one.
Yeah.
I do like cheesecake.
Who
It's pretty
doesn't
good.
love cheesecake? I don't like the swamp, though.
I like the swamp.
It's,
Besides of
The
insects.
Everglades are a swamp, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice and squishy. It doesn't hurt your feet most of
It's
the
not
time.
about the hurt. It's about that all the stuff in there that's alive that wants to eat your intestines.
Oh yeah, gators and
No, I'm thinking parasites. I don't mind gators. I can fight a gator, I think.
You can fight a wrench, you can fight a gator.
Wait, where's my axe go? Oh, there it is.
For some reason, gators don't scare me. What scares me are mountain lions and lynxes and stuff and bears.
Hmm.
And even then, not black bears. They seem pretty chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely the black.
Grizzly
are the best.
bears are
We-
insanely huge.
We
Yeah.
like everything black.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was going with that, you weirdo. Dude, I'm so hungry.
Weirdo.
Hey, Marty, can you eat the glue in this game?
Sure. Yeah.
Try.
I knew you knew.
Eat the paint.
Nerd. Tim Pool actually grew up poor, though. Did he really? 'Cause it seems like he was rich and then he was poor when he started doing Vice News, back when Vice was just about doing drugs in random countries. I could be wrong. I know. I don't even really hate Tim Pool. I'm kind of just like, because Adam Kriegler hates him. I'm kind of like feeding off of that energy.
Oh, shit.
Peer pressure.
Yeah. I like Adam. It's nice. It's the first time somebody from outside of the manosphere and I have ever collabed. So it's like, oh, that's neat.
Cool.
We got the white summer hat. Ah, nice.
Nice. Yeah, he and Zertis. I know they're funny. The fact that that kid knows more about Canada than me is kind of crazy, though.
That's weird.
Dude, he's actually watched every episode of Little Mosque on the Prairie. It's like, I don't know if you know anything about CBC, but they have like their own like made-for-TV television shows. Nobody's ever watched any of them. Like Kim's Convenience Store, nobody knows. Corner Gas, I mean, that one was okay. But Kids in the Hall was the last Canadian show people actually watched. I guess in Trailer Park Boys. But other than that, nobody cares.
Oh,
He's
dude,
watched them all.
I remember, like, what did you say the show was named?
Little Mosque on the Prairie.
Mosque?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I should see
It's
that.
literally Little House on the Prairie was this old Saskatchewan old-timey show.
Mhm.
And then they just like, what if it's that, but with Muslim immigrants? Like, wow, sell it.
I remember Kids in the Hall back in early 2000s. They used to show it over here.
Oh, probably. They had so many gay jokes. You guys would probably be all over it.
I just always remember them wearing dresses and running around. Stupid.
It was funny too, because Scott Thompson was probably the most homophobic guy on that one, but he was like also the most outwardly gay guy.
Damn, did we actually clear this whole thing out?
I think so.
think we-
Ooh, margarine.
It's quiet.
Oh, I'm already full. Hey, Marty, there's a tub of margarine in the fridge for you. You
Really?
fat
Margarine?
Everglade fuck.
Dave, I
If I could get
I pin
in.
it down to the cavalry excellence.
Oh, yeah. You guys put in the work.
Thank you so much for the support, guys.
I'm stuck outside the club because I don't have the newest iPhone, so I can't get in and kill zombies.
That's sad, man.
I keep getting agitated.
When are you going to get your blue check mark there?
Oh,
Without
I'm
your
thinking
iPhone,
about
you
it.
know?
You know, I tried using the VPN, changing my country to the US and everything. And when it come to the payment, they told me my credit card was declined.
Oh, man.
Oh, your money's no good here, Mish. You know that.
Yes. That.
No, I mean, it's really no good here. Get out.
Literally.
Yeah. You cheap bastard. Get out of here.
Camel dollars, my friend.
I can't wait to get it. The gaming channel, a lot of people were bitching about, I don't want to have to pay money to get reach and that. I'm like, first off, one, do you know how hard it is to find write-offs in this goddamn business? Like, yeah, I'm going to pay $90 a month so I can write that off of my taxes, get in a lower tax bracket. If you guys, by the way, for you guys who haven't done this as a career, do it. Like, my tax rate went from corporate, where I was paying like 45% altogether, to like 10% now. I did not know how much you get screwed on taxes until I started doing this. And yeah, I really suck at the write-offs too. I'm actually this is my first year where I got good at it. Cooper actually taught me how to properly write things off. He says you write off everything. And worst case scenario, you weren't supposed to write that off, and they tell you to pay them the difference. And then just take it out of your investments and you keep the interest of whatever it earned. Like, I think he's writing off his new car. Because he films in his car. So he's like, well, that's $100,000 I get to write off. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
That's forward thinking.
So, Ryan, tell me, how do you feel like paying the government 45% of your yearly income?
It was one of those things. It's just you're so used to it that you don't even think of that as money that was yours, but you had to give away. Does that make sense?
Well, like, okay, so...
And then the tax, you'd always get a refund at the end of the year too, right? Of like $2,000 or something, which is like not much, but it always felt like, oh, that's great. So it's almost like I'm saving money by taxes at the end of the year. It's a really weird way to, I know it sounds stupid, but yeah.
They really got it.
Rich warned me, Rich and Rolo, they're both like, dude, once you do it this way, you're never going to go back to a job. And I understand now.
So, but actually, does the tax money go into something useful? That's and so, okay,
Where to start?
Yeah, they run you over with the horses. That's
it depends on the
tax money.
There's certain taxes that are specific to something, like gas tax, and that goes to road improvements. But most taxes go into the treasury, which is the black hole. And the way an economist friend who wasn't Clary described it to me is that when the banks print money, that increases the money supply. When you pay taxes, that essentially decreases the money supply. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Like, I remember,
and so that's really the purpose of it. So all this general like coffers and funding and all that stuff, that's just them printing money and then hopefully taxing things enough to pull enough out of the economy to keep inflation at 2%. That's why everybody's pissed in Canada right now, because the Bank of Canada gave Trudeau a pass and they gave him, here's $1 trillion then, man. And everybody's like, this is great. I love these checks. And they're like, why is milk $17? He's like, oh, I blame the Conservatives. Their fault.
Those stimmy checks sure helped us out.
Yeah, and that's where Canada is. Like, that's the history of Canada in 30 seconds.
If they make a maple syrup backup supply, they get stolen every year.
Dude, you joke. That was probably one of the greatest heists in Canadian history.
Did they make a movie about it?
No. That's the other thing Canada's good at, not making good movies.
That'd be great. The great Canadian maple syrup heist.
Yeah. See what I mean? It sounds good.
Yeah.
Like you have that's weird, but then you'll find there's like mafia hits and like, oh wow, this maple syrup isn't as sweet as I thought. But no. To be fair, we've only had 3 good movies. Kids in the Hall, Brain Candy, Canadian Bacon, and then this one, if you guys get a chance, watch it. It's called Bone Cop, Bad Cop. It's like this bone as in good. Bone Cop, Bad Cop. It's about a guy who falls from the sky and lands on the border between Quebec and Ontario on a sign. And so this Quebec cop and this Toronto cop have to team up to solve the crime. And it's like just a bunch of Canadian tongue-in-cheek jokes. Like where the one scene where the guy has to learn how to swear in French. Or how the murderer is essentially like a hockey fan or something like that. It's like a whole bunch of those little inside jokes. So if you like the sequel to Super Troopers, you'll like this one.
What about Strange Brew? There's a classic.
Oh yeah, fair point. Strange Brew was good.
By the way. And it's telling me workshop item version is different than the servers.
Yeah.
That sucks. Is that why it's just me and the Brit?
One of the items update like midstream?
Something might have.
Well, yeah. I don't know.
I can hop out.
Oh, you're stuck out too, B?
Yep. I just got kicked off.
I can hop out and reset the server.
All the Ryans are Canadian. Gosling, Reynolds, Stone.
Hang on, let me hop out and reset the server.
Ryan, you know how Rolo's making a documentary? You can make the movie about the heist and hire Marty with his accent expertise.
Oh, dude, yeah, the Everglaze maple syrup heist. I would make an NFT series for that.
Cheesecake heist.
Ryan, I'm going to reset the server.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
We're getting booted.
Oh,
Oh no!